Oh, what's really crack-a-lackling, guys? It's freaking Sunday here on Vlogging Live. Just got my ass out of bed, like literally just got my ass out of bed. My dog's making all kinds of sounds because he probably has to really go outside. And I'm also making all kinds of sounds that you can't hear because I really got to rock a piss. Expected to get more snow today. It's currently snowing outside. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to rock a piss. Talk to you guys in a bit. You know what's funny, guys? I bought that 15 pack of beer yesterday, right? You know how many I drank? 4. Last night, I was waiting for Chutch to get home to play some PUBG. We're gonna organize a little group of us on the old frickin' Discord. Get a little crew going, but I guess Chutch got busy with other shiz because he was a no-show, and I just sat there and watched some Netflix for a bit. And got to about 11:30 at night, and I was like, you know what? I can't even keep my freaking eyes open anymore. I was like 4 beers in. I had 2 extra beers upstairs. I was gonna have 6 last night. That was my plan. I had 4 beers, and then I couldn't go any further. I was just like, yeah, well, frig, that's it. 4 beers. That's my Saturday. Bought 15. Got 9 left right now for whenever. Ugh, kind of pissed off too. I got a call from a friend. He was like, hey, what are you doing tonight? You should come over and pop by. We're doing karaoke and having a couple drinks and chilling out in the house. But I was already 3 beers in, and you should never drink and drive because, well, that's illegal, Corey Trevor. You just don't do that, Corey Trevor. Come on, Oreo. Wait till you guys see him. Come on. He's coming down so heavy with the snow, he's a snow puppy. Look at him. Look at him. He's so snowy. Okay. Ah, man. Got me good with this claw right in the thigh. Oh, it hurt. Friggin' dog. Alright, I'm gonna go chug this mud jug. Today's meal prep day. Whew. So I definitely need to do that. Before I do anything, I really need to wake the frig up. Right now, I'm not woken up. So let me get this chug jug into me, wake the frig up, and then we'll go from there. Well, I'm a little hungry, so I figured, then I remembered that I bought those chicken wings yesterday. Chicken wings, friggin' chicken wings. So, I thought, hey, what a great idea. Let's cook some chicken wings. They were on super sale. They were like $5. Normally they're like 10. So I figured I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer. Like I said, the chicken wings themselves aren't too bad. It's the sauce that takes them out of keto. Alright, let's drop them in the air fryer. See, the chicken wings come with this, like, apparently Caesar salad dressing. Don't know what that's all about. And this honey garlic sauce, both of which I'll never use. So, they can go right into the garbage can for all I care. I just eat the chicken. Man, from yesterday's 1 hour of power and cleaning the driveway and all that shit, my back is killing me. It's snowing out right now, but there's not that much snow on the truck. I'm actually kind of impressed. I thought we'd have a lot more out there because they're calling for snow all day today and all day tomorrow. And looking out here, man, there's a lot of snow out here, but it doesn't look like it's snowing right now. Oh, and I think I just shit my pants. Well, that's gonna take a while to cook. I figure while that's cooking, I'm gonna have myself a Coca-Cola. I wanna try one of these strawberry guavis. The blueberry kind were pretty gross. See if the strawberry kind can keep up. Strawberry guavi Coca-Cola. It's diet. There's 0 everything in it. 0 calories. Oh man, I'm gonna have to poop today. 0 calories, 0 everything. Christ, I'm farty. Okay, so we'll wait for that chicken to cook. I don't know what we're doing today besides meal prep. That's about it. That's all I had in mind. So, sure. Alrighty, let's see how bad this is. That's disgusting. Alrighty guys, 2 things. 1, chicken should be ready. 2, I found my tripod. Well, not my big one, not my 6-footer. But I found my flexi tripod. So now I can be like every other vlogger on the internet and walk around with a gorilla pod like it's a monopod and think I'm all cool and shit. So, that's something. Anyway, chicken's done. I want to eat because I'm freaking hungry. My stomach's making these gurgle sounds and it's pretty gross. Big old dirty plate of freaking chicken. I do have to say I love the Weather Network, guys. I swear they make up new weather conditions weekly. We are currently in an advisory for freezing drizzle. Yep, freezing drizzle. Never, ever, ever have I ever seen a warning for freezing drizzle. Why not just call it what it is? Freezing rain, instead of trying to like safety word it to not offend people. It's freezing freaking rain, not freezing drizzle. I tell you, just because they don't want to trigger the school boards and have buses canceled tomorrow. We're gonna have a freezing drizzle. It's an advisory. Buses are probably already like, nope. Long weekend again for the kids. Can't afford to get them to school. It's gonna be a freezing drizzle. Well, I just realized something. I haven't uploaded a vlog yet for tomorrow. I also realized another thing. I haven't submitted my timesheets for last week's worth of work. 2 things I gotta get done. And then I realized something else yesterday while I was doing the driveway. That a friend gave me last weekend a coffee to try. It's in my coat pocket somewhere. Let's see if I can find it here. Here it is. The pouch took a little bit of abuse, but it's called Keto Coffee. And there's a lady online selling this. But they want like 150 bucks for so many servings. And as, I don't know if that's gonna, I hope that stays up. As you all know, I'm a little bit cheap. I don't really like, I like spending money, but literally this keto coffee is just coffee with green coffee extract, which I have no idea what the heck that is, and some MCT oil, and probably some grass-fed butter that's been modified for powder. So freeze-dried or something like that. What I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make one of these and just see how much they suck. Or if it's really good. I don't know. I don't know if there's any stevia or erythritol or anything like that into it. And I gotta buy a new handle for this cabinet. Oh, I broke the bolt on it one day. And now the handle is being held on by luck. So, what does it say? Scientific Carb Management. MCT oil, grass-fed butter, collagen. Non-GMO, on-the-go, keto, soy-free. So it's got 100 calories, no sugar. So we're going to add some stevias to it because, well, I like my coffee like I like my women. Hot, sweet, and tan. So, let me show you here. The powder almost looks like hot chocolate mix. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the Keurig here. We're going to pop the lid, throw it, that thing, close that up, turn the power on. Probably going to have to add some more water to it because the reservoir is looking a little low. It's one thing I missed from the old Keurig, man. The old Keurig actually had a really big, deep reservoir. You can get like 5 coffees out of it before I started begging for water. This one here, you're lucky if you get 3 coffees before she's thirsty again. So we'll see how good this keto coffee is. Like, it's got everything that I already mix in with my coffee. The butter. Well, I haven't done the butter thing in a while. That's been a hot, greasy minute. But I've done the MCT oils a few times. She's like, what are you doing with my food back there? It's called, I'm a vlogger, kitten, and I don't have 2 hands available. And your face is really in the way. Jesus. Alright, let's try and do this one-handed. Like, cat, can you not? Freaking weirdo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Normally she meows at me when I do that. Oh, let's just farted out of coffee. Didn't blend. Okay, let me go ahead and blend this up with some sugar and we'll give it a taste test. So one thing I can tell you right now is it doesn't blend that well. I don't know if I should have percolated it or if it's instant. But it's on the go, so it should be instant, right? So, let's give it a taste test. Another thing I can tell you is collagen on its own has, have you ever taken a Tylenol and bit it? You know that burning on the tongue feeling? Well, collagen has that same taste to it, which is why it's rough in protein shakes. But all in all, this, it's okay, it's good, but you can really taste the grass-fed butter in it. And you can taste the collagen too. You can really taste the collagen too. Which, to some, they might not enjoy that. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll drink it, but I'd never buy it. Well, that was, I don't know, an interesting coffee. I think what I should have done with it was passed it through the personal blender and hit it that way, just to basically get it more, well, blended, because it, not gonna lie, kind of tasted bad. There was a lot of lumpies in it that didn't really blend together, even though the Keurig dropped some super hot water, but whatever. It's funny, this here only has 100 calories in it, where when I make my bulletproof coffees, they're 250 calories. Maybe they don't use as much butter as I do. That could very well be it. But I'm gonna make myself another caffe. Not sure really what to do with myself today. Driveway's done. You wanna go back outside? We got some more snow, but like, well, the end of the driveway is kind of kife. I could probably go down there and clean that. And as you can tell, the windows in the truck are frozen right over. Get back your door. Get back your door. Jesus. Yeah, even the headlights on the truck are frozen right over because we're getting that freezing drizzles. Huh? Only kind of freezing drizzle I like is chocolate. I'm kidding. I don't really. Only chocolate I like is like 85 to 90% cacao now. I actually had a piece of like regular chocolate and it tasted like chemicals. Was not a super fan of regular chocolate. I was tempted to make a bulletproof coffee. I might make a similar version. Gonna add some MCT oil to my coffee just to get the fat content up. But I'm not gonna use butter. I put my 35% cream into it. Where is my MCT oil? It's been a hot minute since I've actually made a bulletproof coffee, to be honest. For the past couple weeks I've been waking up in the morning and having chug jugs, and then I work shakes all day, and then I come home and have a chug jug and work out. It's about 1:30 now. We'll get stupid back inside. Come on! Get him back inside. I'm gonna go drink coffee. I'm watching some YouTube gameplays right now of different survival video games. See, that's what I like in survival video games. A lot of you said, hey, you should try out 7 Days to Die, and that game looks good, but I just don't like how every 7 days you get swarmed by a bunch of zombies. You know, I don't mind a zombie apocalyptic game, but I don't like the fact that you build your house up, get your base all ready, and then 7 days down the road, you get swarmed by a bunch of jerks that just cock over the program and ruin all the hard work you put forward, so you gotta redo it all. I guess it gives replay value, but I don't know. Doesn't really interest me that much. Man, I just tried this game I had. I got it a long time ago from a bundle called Redline Racing. And I remember back in the days of my 486 and Pentium computers, like all the old computers, I bought this game similar to it off of one of the computer stores in town. They sold like, I want to say indie titles, but back then that wasn't really the case. Like, the whole concept behind the game is pretty straightforward. You buy a car. Like, you start off, you have a garage. You own a garage, but you have no car in the garage. Unlike Car Mechanic Simulator, you don't do jobs to get money to buy yourself a car to go race. I think you can race on that game. If anybody's played that game, you can let me know, but I'm pretty sure there is a drag racing aspect to it. Where before it was just people would show up at your door with a shitty broken car. But yeah, people would show up at your door with a shitty broken car, and then you would just fix it, make some money and move along. You didn't actually, like, you got to test the car out to make sure the mechanical work worked. Like the version I played, version 15, 2015, that's how it was. It was pretty, I don't know, it was fun at first, but it got boring really quick. Well, anyway, getting back on topic. Redline back in the day was actually just called Redline. You got a garage, and you started off with a car back in the old version, and it was some burnt out 4-cylinder missing parts, and you had some money, so every time you started a new game, you had a different car with different parts missing. So I remember I used to sit there and create a character, and then realize that they didn't give me enough car, or enough money to rebuild the car, so you're pretty much screwed from the get-go. So what I would do is I would just sit there and keep restarting the game until I got a car that was, you know, enough car to be able to do a couple races, make some money, so I can build my car up higher and actually do good with it. Well, this game here is no different. You start off with a garage and no car in it, but $25,000. So then you can go to the junkyard and buy an old junker for some money, depending on what was in it. This is what you pay. And then you bring it back to your shop and you try and fix it up as much as possible so that it can roll. Then you drive around the streets. Now in Redline, the original Redline, you didn't drive on the streets. You clicked on a race button and it just pitted you up in a drag race against someone or in a circuit race, depending on what you chose. And that's what you did. You basically circuit raced or drag raced against someone for money. And if you won, you won money. If you lost money. So you could actually run out of money and then the game's over and you gotta restart. Now, Redline was buggy as all frig. It was a bad game. Like, you'd be playing it, driving along, and all of a sudden, back to DOS with the divide by zero, and you're screwed. This game got that same exact charm. You're driving along, you're giving her in a race, you win the race, it brings up the enter screen to carry on, you hit enter, and next thing you know, you're back into Windows because the game just locked up and dumped. On top of that, the driving mechanics are just how I remembered. Complete garbage. Like, I don't know what humble bundle I bought that I got this game from, but let me tell you, it ain't no summer car. My summer car has actually come such a long way compared to what a lot of these indie developers are doing that they should take notes. Because let me tell you, do not buy Redline Racing. The concept sounds great, but what a pile of crap that game is. Holy. But I feel like playing video games right now. But, you know, you'd think. You have over 400 titles on your Steam library. And you just can't find one that looks like, hey, you know what? I really want to play that. Remember back in the day when I had a Nintendo. I had maybe 10 titles to my name. And I could spend hours playing those titles over and over and over again. And nowadays, games are just, they don't do it. They don't do it for me. Like, there's got to be something in this freaking library that's going to jump out and say, hey, you know what? You should give me a go. I could install Just Cause. That game was fun. Just run around and blow stuff up. I'll have to look around and see what I can see. Alrighty guys, I'm going to head downstairs. We're going to get that meal prep started. And basically what we're going to do is shredded chicken mixed with broccoli and cauliflower. And our cooking method of choice will be the Instant Pot. Let's get after it. So we got the Instant Pot all hooked up. I already cleaned out the tray there from last time. I need the insert. Alright, got it in there. Now we need the chicken. So basically what the battle plan is we're going to Instant Pot the chicken in some broth. And then we're going to go ahead and shred it up. And then saute it in some cauliflower broccoli and get it all good. So we got 4 really big pieces of chicken here. This is going to be friggin' awesome. I am stoked. Almost wish I had a little bit bigger of an Instant Pot, but I don't. Next up, we're going to need some sort of a liquid in there to pressure cook off of. I'm going to use some broth. Alright, I just put the broth in the microwave there to blast it. What we're going to do, I had to close the Instant Pot because where the lid sits, it blocks the cupboard door. So, not a big deal. I'm just waiting on this here to cook up and then we'll pour it over the chicken. Then I'm going to season the chicken with my new favorite, the old keg steak spice. I put this shit on everything. I love it. It just gives a good flavor. And it's not too bad in the macro department, seeing how everything's a 0 except for sodium's 8. 190 milligrams at 8% of your daily intake. But one of the problems on keto is water retention. Because you're not taking in mass amounts of carbs, carbs are known to help with water retention. Therefore, the extra sodium is welcoming to the water retention capabilities that your body no longer has. Just waiting on the old nuker, and then we'll get this party started. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab our beef broth here and just pour it in. We don't really want the chicken swimming in it, but apparently it's swimming in it, so that's okay. Next I'm going to add a bit of the spice, because a little spice makes everything nice. Doesn't matter, we're shredding this up anyway. And just so it absorbs in, some garlic. Oh yeah. People at work are gonna hate me. Make sure to close the vent, otherwise that is the closed position. And then down here we're gonna go to poultry. Leave it on 20. I don't know what this normal less and more means. Oh, whatever, who cares. And we'll let this here do its thing. So it should beep. There she goes. And then we'll come back downstairs after and check on it and see what the situational awareness is. After we're done this, the next step is we need to shred the chicken and then we need to saute our veg. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Nothing more disgusting than when you're trying to cook your dinner and your cat decides to puke all over the floor. Then your dog comes along and eats it up. Animals are disgusting. Probably noticed I got a little lazy on the edits today. Mainly because, I don't know, friggin' Vegas kept crashing on me every time I'd preview the video and I don't know what the hell was going on there. But the chicken's done, so I'm gonna go rock a piss, wash my hands, and let's get on this. Just venting that plasma. Gonna need a plate to shred the chicken. Holy crap, it smells good down here, people. Alright, are you ready to see this? Look at that. Okay, get this out onto a plate if we can. Holy, look at this. Look at oh my god. Are you look at how squishy that is. So good. I don't know what happened here, but I squeezed it and it exploded and dropped a bunch of juices. Okay, so next we gotta shred this chicken. And the method I use is the 2-fork method. Close that up and let it vent some more. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna set the camera up. Okay, I'll figure that out. Okay. So we got the chicken here. What I need is 2 forks, boom. And then to shred the chicken, you just kind of shred it. Pressure cooker basically does all the hard work, and that's getting the chicken shreddable. Oh, I just want to eat all that right now. But we got a plan. Next step, to get the little thing out of the actual pot. This thing here, I'm just gonna chuck it in the sink. We've done some dishes, but we obviously got more. Now, I got some juices in here that I want to extract. Okay, I extracted the juices. Right now we got this Instant Pot. We're gonna put her on saute mode and let her get nice and hot. And while that's happening, we're gonna get our veg ready. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, add some olive oil to the bottom of the pot. Let that get all in there. Yay, yay, olive oil. Next I'm going to add my veg. I'm going to throw some of this juice back in. Probably shouldn't have extracted it actually. We can, we'll let the actual veg absorb it. And while that's happening, you know what? I'm going to throw my chicken right back in there. Just like that. Now we mix it up. I should have showed you here. I got it all mixed up here. We're going to hit it again on poultry for actually less time. For 12 minutes. Got the vent closed. Then when it's all said and done, it'll be all said and done. So as a little recap, normally my lunch at work, if I buy it from the cafeteria, chicken. Holy crap, that's good chicken. Normally if I buy my lunch from the cafeteria, it's about, we'll say $9 a day. Caesar salad and a bottle of water, about $9 a day. I wish I could be cheap and just get a glass of water, but they don't offer that. You either buy a bottle of Dasani or you just don't drink anything. So at $9 a day, 4 days a week, because I never buy my lunch on Thursday because I usually come home at lunchtime, so I just eat lunch here. $9 a day, 4 days, $36 for the week for my lunches. The pack of chicken was $9.40, and those bags of cauliflower and broccoli mixture are only $1.79 a pop. So $36, I spend $9.40 plus $3.40, so what's that, $12.80? $12.80 total divided by 4, and you're looking at $3.10 per day for my lunch from basically $9. Huge, huge, huge savings. Totally worth it. I know what I'm eating now. I know what's getting into me. I know how to measure the macros. But here's the thing. I use the Instant Pot. A lot of you out there probably don't have that tool. Just Google chicken prep or whatever you want to prep. There's people who use the traditional frying pan who will fry up their chicken Put it in a big Tupperware container. Fry up their broccoli and cauliflower and whatever other veg they're making. Put it in a separate container. And then every day, put a Tupperware container on a weigh scale and weigh out 150 grams of chicken and, you know, a cup or two of broccoli, cauliflower, whatever you're having. And then package that up. Or they buy like a big kit of pre-packageables and they'll package up their whole week's worth of lunch and just store them in the fridge. And then every day just grab a new container and head out the door. It's up to you how you want to play the game. I just like the idea of the shredded chicken mixed with veg because it's more like a stir fry. I really friggin' love stir fry. So it's all in what you want. Well, I'm gonna go back through the vlog with a fine-tooth comb and cut out any large pauses and try and reduce the time because it's already like 23 minutes long and that's pretty long for a video, I think. All right, let's see what's really going on with this chicken fiasco. Okay, still in the on position. Just started cooking. See, I've been having a problem with this Instant Pot. This little needle pin here doesn't quite always go up. So we might be out of juices in there right now. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Christ, I hope it works. That's a lot of money in food. Okay, so yeah, just gotta wait for all the heat to vent. It's very loud and pretty steamy too sometimes. Nice warmth. Okay, we'll let this go. And then we'll crack it and take a look at it and plate it. So I don't know if you remember, but I bought these at groceries and I thought there was 5, but it turns out there's 4. Son of... There we go. We got 4 containers full of this stuff, which will be good for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And when you're all done, get a nice mug of the broth. It's pretty damn good. Now, because it's 5 o'clock, I still got about 6 hours before I want to go to bed. I'm gonna make myself a steak for dinner. I bought this guy here last night. It's a $5 inside blade steak boneless. We'll chuck that in the air fryer, season it for taste. Should be pretty frickin' good. All right, let's get some seasoning. A little bit of the Keg. You know, I have yet to eat at that restaurant called The Keg. I wonder if it's any good. One of these days I'll go to a city where they actually have such a restaurant and I can check it out. But until then, I'll settle for their spices. Why not? So, personally, I think that Meal Prep Sunday went off pretty good. But Meal Prep Sunday went pretty good. We got, like I say, lunches now all week. Shouldn't have to spend any extra money until next weekend. But even then, I still got another pack of chicken in the freezer, plus a pack of chicken in the fridge. So, we should be pretty good. We should be pretty good. I'll have to turn on a light though. It's getting dark in here. Holy. Alright guys, this is that Redline racing game I was talking about earlier. Here's the car I built. Been doing a lot of drag racing. Drag racing's over now because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. But this is my little monster car here. She's fully decked. You see the hood ornament there. I'll take the body off. So we got a supercharged V8 engine. Putting out about 800 horses, and she's nitrous injected. Don't worry about that. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip some time and go do some drag racing. Alright, she's midnight. Let's head out to the streets. Controls are kind of wonky. I didn't appreciate that. I just bounced my car off of his. There's a race in progress. I just ruined it. Alright, let's participate here. So we got a guy in a MCA whatever, Motorsports Enormous, and a Coyote. Let's go against the Enormous here and we'll bet him 2,000 bucks that we're gonna whoop him. This game is so bad but so much fun. So I'm the guy in the black car and I'm racing that yellow thing. And the yellow thing is destroying me. Well, it was until I dumped about half my tank of NOS into my engine. I think he just wrecked. Yeah, he just wrecked. Oh man, look at the side of my car. It's all banged out. $2 grand. Yeah. This is the game I've been playing. Anyway, people, that's what I'm doing with my night. I'm gonna do some drag racing and wreck some people. I just pulled the V8 engine out of that car I was driving, built a custom V10 with a twin turbo and a supercharger. Yeah, best of both worlds. Power off the go and power on the go. Let me tell you, car's pretty much unstoppable. Putting about 900 horsepower down to the pavement and just wrecking everybody who gets beside it. Did a couple races, won a couple cars. Some dummies decided to race for pink slips. Hell, I wasn't gonna sit back and say no. I'll take the money, I'll take the friggin' cars, I don't care. Friggin' bring the noise. Just remember to turn it up, otherwise I won't hear it, you know what I'm saying? So I wrecked them pretty good. Got some new cars. That's my plan for tonight. It's currently 7 o'clock, probably going to bed in a couple hours. So on that note, people, I'm going to shut her down here and call her quits. And then tomorrow's another day. Got her meal prep done. Got everything good to go. Life is glorious. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.